The year is 2021, and Ubisoft's new game has just been released.
So you tell me, are you evil?
Is this serious?
Many people being excited and expecting a largely developed game.
I'm tremendously excited for this game. I love Far Cry. This is, I'm hearing, the biggest Far Cry game yet.
But little did Ubisoft hope, this was far from great.
But now, here we are with Far Cry 6, and I just don't think I can do this anymore.
Ubisoft, you need to stop. I played your pathetic little video game for an entire day.
The NPCs as dumb as they come.
Grenade out! I am losing my mind!
Okay, man, just drunk driving a tractor out here.
And the headline antagonist only getting 10 minutes of screen time.
I've caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
Far Cry 6 wasn't just the flop, it was the start of the decline.
This is more like the impossible challenge, let alone the impossible whopper. Let's go in with that bite.
Just get Far Cry 5.
Do you see what I see? Yo, I'm getting more of a seared bite on the impossible whopper.
Very not hard, and it gets really repetitive and boring, so you don't even want to finish the game.
Then I'm getting on the actual No.
Not worth unless £5 or less. Worse in every way compared to previous entries.
Far Cry used to mean something. Chaos, freedom, and villains that stuck in your head for years.
I like this phone. This is a nice fucking phone.
But somewhere along the way, Ubisoft decided the series needed a change, and in doing so they managed to strip away everything that made it special. Far Cry 6 isn't just a weak entry, it's the moment that the Far Cry franchise declined.
Fuck off! No, it does not!
So let's talk about how Ubisoft managed to drag one of gaming's most iconic franchise straight into mediocrity. So let's talk about the story. The Far Cry 6 story is probably one of the most repetitive and boring experiences I've ever played.
Name, Terrorista. I have a vision to rebuild paradise. Have made sure the cost.
Unlike Far Cry 5, where you had multiple regions and side quests that actually led to something,
You know what this town needs? Balls.
Far Cry 6 locks you into one bland objective per area.
¿Quieres?
And yes, I have fully played this game twice, and the only regional boss I remember is the rich Canadian guy.
Anyone who attacks Yara's military or business interests is not a true Yaran. My strategy...
And I helped her with the strategy.
But the rest of the cast is completely forgettable as well. Every rebel leader and every ally, all just filler characters that disappear from your mind the moment you stop talking. And then there's Anton Castillo, the big bad dictator of the game. You'd think Giancarlo Esposito playing him, he would be a very good character for a villain. But no, Ubisoft somehow took one of the most menacing actors and turned him into a background character.
7.
It's crazy that older Far Cry villains were the main identity of their games. Vast was unpredictable and insane.
Did you want me to slice you open like I did your friend? Shut the fuck up!
Pagan Min, though he is a dictator, he is more tyrannical, cruel, and sadistic, but he was also described as charismatic, making him a giant wildcard in the game.
Get out of control. One fucking shot, but you couldn't fucking do that! And I got blood on my fucking shells.
And Joseph Seed was a disturbingly charismatic cult leader. But then Far Cry 6's Anton Castillo having no memorable qualities, with Ubisoft hyping him up as this powerful leader rebuilding paradise. But in reality he is just getting a large paycheck for being there for 10 minutes. Like every Far Cry game, the enemies in Far Cry 6 are as dumb as they come, like the civilians.
And one of the great things about having a fully dynamic game engine is all of this just works.
except this time they are supposedly trained soldiers. You'd think that an entire military force would have at least some type of awareness, but not in Far Cry games. These guys can't throw grenades or drive in a straight line properly. The game even tells you that if you holster your gun, soldiers won't recognize you, which is complete bullshit, because I walked past two of them and they both opened fire.
Come on over here! Come on over! Shit! Let me off!
Even Anton Castillo's special forces are no better.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
When a tank is charging straight towards them, instead of moving out the way or finding cover, they just stand there. It's honestly impressive how Ubisoft managed to make enemy AI that's even worse than Far Cry 5's brainwashed cult members.
Somebody help!
In older Far Cry games, you could buy weapon attachments from shops with the in-game money, which was a simple and effective way to get attachments for your weapons.
I tell you what though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is really... That is bloody lovely.
But in Far Cry 6, Ubisoft decided to make it innovative by forcing you to craft everything. Now you need gunpowder for every single attachment, which you can find in random crates scattered across the map, just being a tedious task that I don't think anybody could be bothered to do. And don't even think about killing the vendors like in past games, because you can't. Ubisoft made them invincible because I guess when you become a Yaran street vendor, lead becomes impenetrable to the body. Across Far Cry 6 there are 3 types of enemy bases: checkpoints, FND bases, and anti-air defenses. The checkpoints are scattered across every 200 meters or so, like Ubisoft thought repetition equals quality. FNDs are meant to be more of the big bases like the outposts in Far Cry 5, but it is a harder challenge trying to find one of these than understanding Gerald Cooper.
So how's this coming along?
Well, no, that one then. I mean, like I told these, I mean, this is if animals, if a horse or pushes, you'll pull a wet load. No, I'll tell you what, there was a quarry, that field's called a quarry.
Yeah.
And then don't you indulge with these boys then? See what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Then there's the air defenses that shoot down anything that's flying over them. You destroy them, grab some depleted uranium and move on. That's it. Every single encounter feels like deja vu. It's just Ubisoft copying and pasting the same design over and over. Microtransactions are everyone's favourite part of a single player game. Ubisoft going all in to reap as much money as they can, stuffing Far Cry 6 with overpriced, useless cosmetics that do nothing but sit behind a paywall. They've got bundles like the Heisenberg and Los Pollos Hermanos packs for $15.
Get the fuck out of here! That shit garbage, nigga!
Because apparently, Far Cry needed Breaking Bad DLCs.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. I mean, that's true.
But don't worry, because if you do buy that pack, you'll get 50 bonus points. These deals are making my mouth water. But if that doesn't tickle your fancy, why don't you spend $7 on a horse skin? Yeah, you know those things you run over on the road because they're too slow? You can get a god-awful skin for them. But I think whoever spends $30 on a Vice bundle may be a bit mentally ill or half painted out, because even some websites saying you are being heavily exploited and it will severely impact your joy on the game. After going through 24 hours of the same missions and killing all the regional bosses, you finally reach Anton Castillo, and the ending is about as underwhelming as you'd expect. Anton kills Clara, flees, and when you finally catch him, he kills his son, that's it, no satisfaction, just Ubisoft rushing to wrap up the story they clearly gave up on. For a series known for its shocking moments, this ending was just shit. Far Cry 6 wasn't just another weak entry, it was the point of no return. Between the bugs, the brain-dead AI, the dull story, Danny Trejo, and Ubisoft's obsession with microtransactions, this game just represented the whole downfall of the Far Cry franchise. The Yara map is empty, the story's forgettable, and the gameplay is repetitive to the point of exhaustion. So if you ever get the choice to take the boat and leave the island, if you do get this game, do it, save yourself the pain. Is Far Cry 6 a good game? Nah.